Afternoon, family, black man, black woman, and black child. Welcome to The Real Deal out of the city of Gary, Indiana. I got another video for you. It is cold afternoon. Boy, it's cold out there around the Great Lakes, Jack. Shoot, shout out to Chicago, because I know that wind blowing off the lake. Short video, though. Is Christianity weakening the black community? And that's my question. Is Christianity weakening the black community? And the reason why, I'm touching on this subject is because, I remember when the church was about fighting oppression and keeping the black family together and organizing protest and fighting for what's right. I mean, when the church had a lot of men, a lot of families, and the kids was in church. That's the church that I remember. But once I became an adult and, I got out here in the world and the church changed right with me. It's not the same church that as an older man that I can go back to and say, well, hey, let me get back to my roots. Because the Christian church is just not the same church that I grew up in. Once upon a time, you didn't see a white face in the church. Once upon a time, you didn't see no homosexuals in the church. Once upon a time, you didn't see no unwed mother in the church. All that changed with the integration. All that changed after the 60s. Before the 60s, during Jim Crow, when all we had was each other and we stuck together like glue. The white man, he could bend us, but he couldn't break us because we had the church. And when them motherfuckers was bombing churches and terrorizing our community, the men came together inside the church and discussed plans on how we gonna combat this racism. That's why historically the Ku Klux Klan always got burned down the church, because they knew that that's where we met up at. To combat that Jim Crow and the Ku Klux Klan. But the church of today, family, I'm sorry, the church of today is just not prepared, for a Trump administration. The black church, in this modern time is not conducive to, your spiritual growth. The church is producing, homosexuals. They condoning single motherhood. They embracing all these other nationalities that don't have anything to do with our struggle. You see white people praying and you see, all of this. It's fake to me. It's fake to me. Not saying that we shouldn't open the doors to everyone, but it come a time, and the time is now, that we got to do things for ourselves. We don't need no outside race in our business at all. And I mean Africans and everybody. I don't give a damn if you can't sympathize, with our plight. This is something that we need to handle ourselves. And the first thing that needs to be restructured, family, is the church. Is the church. The Christian church, they so busy fighting for inclusion when the white folks is making it obvious that they don't want us. They don't want us. They want to kill you. They want to spit on you. But you're still preaching this love and Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ was a warrior, though. I pray. Sometimes I do pray. But when I pray for, I don't pray for, to give me my blessings and all of that. I pray for my hatred for the white man. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to say I hate every white person, because I can't hate no white child for the simple fact that they innocent. Everything that they learn, they passing down to racism. But far as with Miss Walter Scott and all of them young men that's got gunned down for the police, my prayers go out for, I hope the police department and everybody else in it catch AIDS or cancer or anything else. To hell with them. Even the black police. They say it's some good police, but where they at? And what's the church going to do about racism? What? Pray? or try to get some strong warrior niggas like me in the church. That's what the church need to start doing. Start recruiting strong black men. You got a lot of single black men. You got a lot of single bachelor black men out here that's smart enough not to bring no children into this world, and smart enough to know that relationships started falling apart in the 80s, especially my age. So you got a lot of single men. A lot of single men. The young ones are supposed to be single, but my age, I'm supposed to be married. You know, but marriage, nowadays, if it ain't about the dollar bill, and where's a good partner at anyway? You know, we're too individualistic, men and women. So, and that's the first place I'm supposed to be in, right? Like the women. If you ain't got no man, you go to God. No, I'm not going to that church. I'm not going to that church because I can't stand up there and to each his own, far as homosexuals go, but I don't want to be around them. I don't want to be around them. You know, and I don't want to listen to the passages of the Bible about God love everybody, and you know, I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear one of these good preachers talk about, hey, look, it's time to fight. Men, we need to get our shit together and protect our community, protect the women. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what most men my age should be talking about, and talking to the young dudes about that. I tries through YouTube, or sometime when I'm out in the street, when I come across, you know, one of these young bucks out here, you know, I try to holler at them on some real positive, you know, some positive inspirational junk. You know, I ain't coming at them all drunk. I ain't coming at them all high. But I'm going to get out of here. You know, I got a feeling I got to get back out in this cold weather later. But that's my take on the Christian church of today, making a community weak. And white boys is looking at that. The white man is looking at that. They know that they can kill your son, daughter, mother, and father, and all you going to do is pray. So if all these niggas going to do is pray, we can just keep killing them until we start shooting back, fighting back, spitting at their ass. When they spit at you, they call you nigga, you call them hunky. There ain't none of that humility shit. That's why I'm glad I don't live around no white folks. But anyway, family, let me get on out of here, and stay tuned for the next video tonight. Peace.